And I would like all panelists to respond with either A or B and because. And the question is as follows, is we've always talked about marketing kind of being halfway between art and science. Looking forward, 15 years, 20 years from now, is it going to become more art or more science? Ron?
So my answer is art.
Because?
Well, I think that the science will be immensely important. I think that more and more data on consumer behavior is becoming available. It's cheaper to store that data. Firms will be able to more easily and more cost-effectively analyze that data. And this has the potential to level the playing field. So the types of consumer insights that might have beforehand been available only to behemoths like P&G and Unilever might be available to many more firms. At the end of the day, what will be critical is which firms are able to turn those consumer insights into really effective marketing offerings that truly appeal to consumers.
Thanks.
Well, my answer is actually opposite in a way. And the way I see it is definitely going towards science in the sense that I think a lot of research we are doing is try to reveal the truth behind I guess we also call mysteries behind the art. And the way I see it, whether it's on the creative side, our dean has been asking all of us to be designers. And we have been, developing and the process so that everybody can be good designers. I mean, even on the data analysis side, there's we always say some people have natural ability to be good, data sniffers, whatever, right? But we have been doing research to try to figure out, what makes certain people a better, data analyst. And so hopefully, as long as we do effective teachings, we'll, try to, convert everyone. I think all these outside gradually were shifting towards the sciences.
I think largely that this book highlights the tremendous challenges that marketers face today across all the decisions they need to make. And I think that when you read, if you happen to read all 15 chapters, you might feel a bit overwhelmed. I mean, this isn't easy because there's so many things that have changed, so many things that are going on. And I think a fear that we have, not just from the book, but just in general, is that managers may feel overwhelmed and unable to deal with this complexity. So one of the things that we propose as a formula to avoid being overwhelmed, and I think that this is something that if you keep this in mind, whether you're a marketer or simply the manager of a business, if you go back to the customer and think about the customer's experience from the beginning to the end, from the minute they start to interact with you until the minute that they're no longer your customer. And if you do that and you develop hypotheses about how changes in the environment, technology, and society might affect that experience, you're going to be well on your way to managing this complexity. What you need to do is you need to figure out as a manager how to test your hypotheses. And this is going to mean taking chances. I think there's a culture in many companies of wanting, especially younger managers, not to fail, not to deliver bad results. But if that's the message that we deliver, we're going to end up with companies that are very conservative and don't come up with new, innovative ideas. So take chances, fail from time to time, not all the time, and learn. And that's kind of the message we'd like to leave all of you with.